And welcome everyone to another episode. Um, I'm going to talk today about entrepreneurship, creativity, turn your ideas into successful business ventures. Before we begin, though, let's take a moment to define our terms. What do we mean by a creative business venture? Well, strictly speaking, that's any entrepreneurial endeavor that involves a unique and innovative idea, product, or service. It's about infusing creativity into your business model, branding, and overall strategy. So, how do you take that initial spark of an idea and turn it into a flourishing business? Let's explore some of those key steps. So, step one, embrace your curiosity. The journey towards a creative business venture starts with the curious mind. Allow yourself to explore different interests, industries, and even unrelated fields. Keep an open mind and don't be afraid to ask questions. Curiosity sparks creativity and can lead you to discover unique insights and opportunities. So that's step one. And I do think that curiosity, as much as they say kills the cat, I don't think it's a bad thing because when you're curious, you're more open to feedback. And I think when you ask the universe for answers, the universe always gives you the answers. It may not be the answer you drew up in your head, but it's an answer nonetheless. And it's it's a beautiful thing because God, rewards us in such unique ways that we can't be mad. Like we really can't. And fortunately enough, we are blessed with the human experience in this journey to better ourselves and find ourselves without distractions. So, embrace that curiosity. And step two, research and market analysis. Once you have, generally speaking, an idea or interest, it's time to dive deep into research. Understanding the market landscape, identifying your target audience, and analyzing potential competitors. This information will help you shape that idea into a viable business concept. Remember, knowledge is power, and research is the foundation of any successful venture. Define, so that's step two. Step three, define your value proposition. What sets your idea apart from others is the biggest question. How does it solve a problem or fulfill a need in a market? That being your business, your creative outlet. Clearly articulate the unique value you bring to the table. Your value proposition will guide your branding, marketing efforts, and ultimately your business's success. And that's the beautiful thing is like when you get a job and you work your job and you do well and you get promoted, you get a raise, and your value is based on a salary, right? But when you get fired from that job, we could point the finger at people and actually blame people for the reason we got fired or the reason that we failed, and we don't have to take responsibility and accountability. But when you create a business, you can't point the finger at anyone, which I've had to learn that the hard way. Like, I can't point the finger if I don't sell enough copies of a book. I can't point the finger if I didn't reach enough clients to keep my business going. I can't point the finger if I don't sell enough NFTs or if people think my NFTs stink. That's the feedback. The feedback is your results in your business. Like, it's your sales, it's your reviews, it's comments. Like, it is what it is. Like, that is the feedback is what the market value is, and that's how you determine the value of your business. Now, it's not the value of you as a person, but it's the value of your business. So, that being said, when you have something of value, the branding, the marketing, and your business success will usually come naturally. The marketing and the branding is the toughest part, in my opinion. But once you have good value proposition, it's easy to run with it. So, transitioning from step 3 to step 4. Step 4 is creating a solid business plan. A well-structured business plan acts as your roadmap to success. It outlines your goals, target audience, marketing strategy, financial projections, and more. So take the time, craft this comprehensible plan that serves as a blueprint for the business's growth and sustainability. Because in the end, you still have to plan out your business. As much as we want to free will it, into existence, or just kind of like manifest it, because I do see that in the spiritual space a lot, where people just manifest your dream life. It's not how it works. You have to still create, logically speaking, you do have to create a plan, and you have to create a roadmap to success. That's why with NFTs, I'm big on roadmaps with NFTs, because people want to know where you're going, and they want to build trust with you by knowing where the project is headed. So that's why it's important. So that's step 4, that comprehensive plan. Where are you going? How are you going to get there? And then step 5 is building a network of support. So surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your passion for entrepreneurship and creativity is so crucial to your success, and we tend to take this one for granted the most. So seek mentorship from experienced professionals in your field. Attend networking events and join communities both online and offline. Your network will provide valuable advice, support, and connections as you embark on your business venture. So let's just talk about support. Who has your back? Who is going to buy your product or service no matter what? Who really believes in you? Like, who is actually going to be there for you when times are good and times are bad? And it's a gut check. It's an actual gut check, because when you are at the bottom, people say it's lonely at the top. I think it's lonely at the middle point. Because at the bottom, people will either suffer with you, or they'll try to dig you out of the bottom. When you're at the top, everyone wants to be with you, because everyone wants to get a piece of you, which is why you have to protect yourself. People don't fuck with you when you're at the middle. When you're like, got the systems in place, you're doing the thing, you're making a little bit of money, you're kind of like making sacrifices, like you're doing the right, quote unquote, right thing, which is like not going out and partying all the time, or just like, focusing on work, doing the networking events, like all these things. But the thing is, if you don't have the right support in the middle, it can feel very lonely. And that's what I've really had to invest in, is like finding good people that are going to stick it out with me in this middle ground, in this middle limbo. Because if they don't want to fuck with me at my middle point, they don't deserve me at my highest point. And that's the truth. And I want you guys to take that to heart, because in the end, we all want to be successful. But the people that truly want to be successful are going to sacrifice their low vibrational friendships to get to where they want to get to. They're going to sacrifice their comfort. They're going to take the leaps of faith. They're going to put their money in things that are going to be dangerous to normal people. And that's a very lonely road sometimes. But it doesn't have to be lonely. If you find the right people, you find the right friends and the right mentors, they're going to get you to the top, and they're going to be with you every step of the way. So, building that network, valuable advice, support, connections. That's what it's all about. That's what business is all about. And that's what being an artist is all about. You gotta really connect with people as an artist. That's like the most important part of doing digital, NFTs and digital art in general. Like, you gotta network with people, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's in networking events. Like, you really gotta put yourself out there. And it's just it's important to be seen by the right people, because if you're not seen by the right people, then in in reality, you're not seeing yourself, your true self, if you're not being seen by the right people. Because we're all mirrors of each other, right? So if we're all mirrors of each other, if you're not being seen by the right people, you're not seeing yourself, because you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing someone else, someone that you're not, someone that's all about identity. That being said, moving to step 6, test and iterate. It's time to bring your idea to life. Start small and test your product or service in the market. Gather feedback from early adopters and use it to refine and iterate your offering. Embrace a growth mindset and be open to adapting your idea based on customer needs and market dynamics. Remember, the road to success is rarely a straight line. Oh man, sorry, these allergies. Yeah, the road to success, not a straight line. You gotta test your product and refine it as you go. I'm one of those people that used to be a perfectionist, so I never put myself out there. But the thing is, I know when I put myself out there, I can learn from my failures and take it as feedback for future business opportunities, relationships, friendships, whatever. That's what it is. That's all it is. Cause and effect. Test and iterate. Learn from your mistakes. That's all it is. And then step 7, execute with passion and perseverance. Turning an idea into a business venture, this takes dedication and hard work. You'll encounter challenges and setbacks along the way, but passion and perseverance are going to will carry you through, and it'll help you stay focused on your vision and believe in the value you bring to the world. Success often comes to those who don't give up. So, that being said, you got to just keep doing it. You got to keep fighting. You got to fight the negative thoughts. You got to fight the doubters. You got to fight your internal battle, your ego. You got to fight, yourself. Like, you're just fighting yourself. And when you fight yourself, you encounter, these obstacles, these challenges, these setbacks. And then you lose yourself a little bit. But then you come back. You lose yourself again a little bit. Then you come back. Like, you're going to always lose yourself on this journey, but you're always going to come back to yourself too. So when you lose yourself, don't judge it too hard. Don't get upset. Don't give up. Just know, hey, let's get back to Coop or whoever, and let's get back to center. I've learned that through the past 8 months of who is Cooper, who is Coop, and what does Coop embody. And the thing is, I'm not perfect. And when I try to embody perfection, I know it comes back and it'll haunt me because nobody's perfect, not even not even Jesus. So don't expect yourself to be perfect. Hold on to that passion and keep chugging along, and you're going to be all right. Because in the end, all we got is ourselves, and we have our word and our truth. And that's all that matters. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. These allergies. So that was step 7. That really is what I had on a basic level. But this is how you want to take these ideas and morph them into a roadmap for your business. Because in the end, the business is your life story. And I tell you this because the business being your life story is like you solve a problem in life. Or like that's all it is. We just solve different problems in life. And I've solved many problems in my life. Like I've solved problems in like going through cancer. I've solved problems in trying to get through a school system that, has been corrupt since the beginning of time, basically, or since the beginning of the school system. Problem solved my way through sports. Problem solved my way through survival situations. I problem solved my way through toxic relationships. And to be able to sit here and try and give answers to you is just me giving you the answers that you already know within yourself, but it's like a validator. And that's the beautiful part of life and being a part of these mirrors of each other is like we just validate each other in different formats. So when we do that, when we validate each other, we have more courage to act upon that validation and go out and, make our dreams come true. So that being said, what are you doing to actually make your dream a reality? Like dreaming, creating, turning ideas into reality takes all those steps, and then it just takes massive accountability and alignment with your dharma. And I'm asking you, how do you align yourself each day? How do you align yourself each week, each month, each year? Are you setting standards for yourself? And are you following those? And when you get off the beaten path, how do you come back to it? And when people get loud, when the noise gets a little loud in your head, how do you quiet that? That's going to be these are important questions because we all want to get to this sense of freedom. Because when we have our purpose, we're fully aligned. And when we're fully aligned, nothing can stop us. So, these steps, write them down, think them over. Where do they align with you? Where do they resonate with you? And I want you to really just take these points to heart as a mechanism of education or a mechanism of learning. Because we'll never stop learning. We're always learning. We constantly learn every single day. So, that being said, I know we're on a short, a shorter episode. Less coughing, so not a bad thing. But I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm excited for. I'm actually gonna be gone next week in an undisclosed location, but um, taking a little breather. But I might have a little episode next week dedicated to some sacral chakra, um, some meditation. So it'll be a vacation, beachy type of podcast. So I'm excited for that. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. One finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Y'all are the best. See you next week.